Let's get this 500 off right, boy! We'll come home and win the Daytona 500!
Eric Monaco is gonna win at Pocono for the Subway 100.
Jake Galloway will win at Darlington in the Powerade Truck Series.
Coming off the corner, it's going to be Ben Crouch taking home the win here at Chicagoland.
Really though? No he won't! Kuklon! What's up everyone, it's your boy that's Racing 97, aka Nathan Statham here, and welcome everyone to Phoenix Raceway as we start the final weekend before we get to the finale at Homestead Miami Speedway. It's the Dollar General 150 qualifying race. Top 6 will make it, who will make it into race 15 on the season. Let's find out, and we are going for 15 laps around Phoenix Raceway. Prince Moore with a huge one on the top side is going to take advantage of this multi-groove track, and he will lead that number 1, but they are still 3 wide for the race lead between Moore, Frazier, and Al Agassi. 3 wide, and now back to 2 wide as Agassi is going to send it in deep in 3 and 4. This track is very unique, but also has some of the best racing on the circuit for these trucks and cup guys, so this is gonna be a great weekend. As Alex is gonna shove the track into Bobby Frazier and into the outside wall. There they go, and this is gonna spot the big one at Phoenix. The big one strikes at Phoenix on lap number 3, and not many trucks make it through. Only 5-6 trucks I think made it through that, and it was the last winner of the Parks Time Racing last winner in general in the Power Truck Series, Jacob Thibodeau, winning the race back to the line. That was bound to happen though with how Laxey and Frazier were being and baying, and how Laxey was trying to do a slide job and it didn't work, and now Alex is gonna be done for the day. Was going for the lead, and now he's gonna be done. And a lot more trucks were involved as well. Angel Oliveira, Bobby Frazier, and others. So a big time crash, a big time hit as well. Not uncommon to see that here at Phoenix. They crash early on, and not uncommon to see a crash happen off of turn number 2 either. But with that being said, let's go ahead and see what happened. Let's bring out the first caution of the weekend, and let's see what happened to bring out the first caution of this part-time qualifying race for the Powerade Truck Series. Here we go, this is what happened. They were going 3 wide. Laxey had plenty of space thanks to Thibodeau giving him 2 or 3 truck lanes of room on the inside, but he didn't. He got tight or something and went up the racetrack. Tried keeping off of Frazier, but then Quinton Moore got to the inside and he couldn't do anything about it, and then Laxey just got turned by Bobby Frazier in a massive hit. All 4 tires off the ground, and then Oliveira gets clipped. Mark Davison gets clipped. Jefferson Lineback gets clipped. Delello gets turned. A shot for Delello from Knight and Scott as well. So, and then Brandon Beal involved as well. A multi-truck crash here at Phoenix, and for some of these guys, they might not make it into the show now because of that. And with only 2 races left, you definitely don't want to miss out on a potential opportunity late in the season. But unfortunately for Alex and probably Bobby Frazier as well, they will not make it into the Dollar General 150. Following along with the 28 of Al Agassi. Welcome back here to Phoenix Raceway as we will go back green past halfway in this part-time qualifying race here at Phoenix Raceway and to find out if who will make it into the Dollar General 150. The only truck that is out is our Legacy. Bobby Frazier is back out onto the racetrack, but he is one lap down. Thibodeau, Moore, McKee, Williams, and Miller, and Lance Smith Jr. rounds out the top 6. Past halfway, who will make it into the show. Back green on lap number 8. Thibodeau goes way wide. A lot of trucks go way wide in turn number 1. And Moore will take advantage of it and go to the inside and try to take the race lead away from Thibodeau. But here comes Clark McKee. He's going to fall Moore right by as well. And you can just tell Frazier, Lineback, Scott, Beal, they will not have a shot at it. And really it's 10 trucks battling for 6 spots at this point. Moore out front. Thibodeau is going to give the bumper to Quentin Moore. He wants this race lead and he wants it now. But it's really hard to pass. Once they get top side to work and once they get old tires, it is kind of difficult to pass. But Thibodeau's trying to make it work in 1 and 2. It's easier to get it done in 1 and 2 than 3 and 4. But it can be made in 3 and 4. And Thibodeau is going to take advantage of it. That is how you make a pass here at Phoenix. Start it in 1 and 2 and finish it in 3 and 4. And Thibodeau has really gone on a roll lately here in the Powerade Truck Series as a part-timer. Right now, the way it's looking like, he might get his 2nd straight win in the part-time qualifying race. Meanwhile, the last truck that is in as of now is number 87 of Daniel Royals. But he has Mark Davidson and Andrew Miller right behind him wanting to make the show as well. We got battles all over the racetrack. We have a battle for the race lead, we have a battle for 3rd, and we got a battle for 7th. And we got a battle for that last transfer spot as well. And now we got a battle between Foils and McKee for that 6th spot. So we got battles all over the racetrack here at Phoenix Raceway. But we have 3 laps to go and Thibodeau is dominating another part-time qualifying race here in the Truck Series. Moore can't really close in that much in 1 and 2. Thibodeau, I don't know what this Warper Racing team has found the past couple of weeks, but they are moving. They're gonna be part-time again next year, but they want to be a full-timer in season number 5, so they're starting to build up the equipment now, I guess. 2 laps to go, and Thibodeau gained about 3 hundredths of a second. But Quentin Moore got a great 1 and 2 that last time by. But looking back to the field, the battle for this last spot is getting heated because now Clark McKee's in that last spot. Miller and Davidson are battling as well. Final lap in this part-time qualifying race here at Phoenix Raceway. Who will make it into the show? Most likely it will be these top 3, these top 4 easily. Quentin Moore is going to get a 1 and 3 and 4. Oh my jeez, what a send from Quentin Moore. He's trying to steal it. Side by side, it's going to be, I think Thibodeau got it. And he did, barely. For the 2nd straight week, Thibodeau has to win the race by a full finish. Last week it was over Bobby Frazier, and this week it's over Quentin Moore. Wow. Thibodeau goes 2 in a row in the Powerade Truck Series qualifying race. And he will be joined by Quentin Moore, Logan Williams, Lance Smith Jr., Daniel Royals, and Clark McKee all make it into the show. And they all make it for the Dollar General 150. wild part-time qualifying race, and that's what we are going to see all weekend long. When I said that these last 3 race weekends for me and the NIRA was going to be great, I mean it, and man, that's only the part-time race, and we still have the main event about an hour from now, and then we got the Cup Series stuff tomorrow as well, so this is going to be a great weekend here in Las Vegas, here in Phoenix, and, yeah. Thibodeau, Moore, Williams, Smith Jr., Foyles, and McKee all making it into the show for the Dollar General 150. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and until later on tonight, for race number 15 on the season, and for the cutoff race of the season 3 chase, I will see you guys then. Bye.